What made the British, because all these things we are talking about had to do with the British, so what made them have interest in even seizing our king and our queen?
Well, they had interest because in 1874, the whole of Europe had met in Berlin to discuss and decide how to take control of Africa or share Africa. That is normally called partitioning of Africa. Share it among themselves. So among the countries that took part in the sharing were Germany, France, Britain, Spain, Portugal. So they shared Africa among themselves. And in sharing, Ashanti resisted. Ashanti was among some of the African nations that did not want any imposition or that did not want any colonial master. They wanted to rule themselves.
Teacher, so Asante wasn't just a chieftaincy location, but it was a nation, a country on itself.
It was a nation, call it a country, that stretched to Ivory Coast. So almost about a quarter of Ivory Coast was part of Ashanti.
Wow.
And it's shared border with Burkina Faso. And shared border, a part of Togo was also Ashanti. And the whole of Ghana,
country.
yes,
Wow.
and the whole of what you know today called Ghana was all part of the Ashanti nation before the coming in of the Europeans to partition Africa.
That is in the 1870s.
Yes, around between 1874 and 1890. So when they decided to share Africa among themselves, the French started from Ivory Coast and then were creeping in to take control of some of the Ashanti lands. So certainly some of the Ashanti lands fell in the hands of the French. The Germans started from Togo and Benin, so a portion of Ashanti sharing border with Togo and Benin fell to the Germans. Then the coastal side, which is now the Fanti, the Ga, the part of Ever, then Denchira, Wassa, Sefshi, all the Akan states, after the 1874 war, had fallen to the British.
Okay, so the British to the south, the Germans to the east,
yes,
and the France or the French to the west.
Yes, and they were still creeping in to take control of states.
What about the north?
Yeah, the north, there was a clear border, that is sharing border with Burkina Faso. So Dagbon and Gonja were all part of the Ashanti Kingdom at the point in time.
PAC TV, the pride of Africa.